Hi, I'm Christa with the Big Family Homestead, and today I'm going to show you how to make a very basic goat's milk soap. Making soap is not as hard as many people think, but you do have to take some precautions. Definitely always keep around vinegar. If you get lye water on you, you're going to want to neutralize it with this vinegar. Now the pot that you're going to make your soap in needs to be stainless steel or glass. If it is aluminum, the lye will degrade that aluminum. Your tools definitely need to be dedicated and stainless steel or wood or plastic. And these tools are only used to make soap. Now last but not least, you need to be very cautious of your ventilation. When you put your lye with the water, it does give off a gas, and you don't want to breathe that gas in any way. Ventilation, ventilation, ventilation. And if you have to, put a rag over your mouth and nose so that you're not breathing in any of those fumes. That is if you don't have professional masks, which are better. So for our ingredients, we have 3 cups of filtered water, 17 ounces of lye or sodium hydroxide, 4 pounds of soybean oil, 2 pounds of coconut oil, 2 cups of lemon juice, a 1/3 cup of dry goat's milk, 2 ounces of stearic acid, a 2 ounces of container of vitamin E, and your essential oil. So a note on our lemon juice, if you notice it looks a little off color, this is because this is an old lemon juice. It doesn't matter if it is old, because we're just gonna go ahead and put it in the soap and it's gonna help change the pH. All right, so first things first, you're gonna go ahead and put your water in your pot. Always water first, then your lye. Now make sure that you're ready for your ventilation is going, our fan is running, and make sure there's no children running around and you're focusing on this. Now we go ahead and add our lye, and you kind of step back and give that a good stir. I always stay at arm's length. Now that the initial chemical reaction has happened, it's going to take several minutes for this to come down in temperature. Right now this is at 203.4 degrees. That's really hot. We need it to get down to at least 160. All right, we've waited about 10 minutes and our temperature is ready to go to start adding our oils. And we're going to go ahead and add our coconut oil because that warm lye water will help to melt this oil. There, see how that's melting? Now I want these pieces of coconut oil to be completely melted before we add any more oil. Almost there. All right, so now we're ready for our 4 pounds of soybean oil. Try not to splash. All right, for this stage, now it's just you get all of these oils incorporated and we're ready to add our lemon juice. Add the lemon juice pretty slow and give it a good stir while you're doing that. It just incorporates it really nicely. All right, now we're gonna add our stearic acid, and what this does is it helps to make it a little bit more bubbly, your soap. Go ahead and give this a whisk. Now we'll go ahead and add our goat's milk. Now what I'm trying to do is just to get the big chunks and clumps of goat's milk and stearic acid broken up, and then we're gonna go ahead and use our immersion blender. Now there are folks who will go ahead and whisk and whisk and whisk for a half an hour to an hour. I, however, prefer this. Now what we're doing here is the process of saponification, and we will continue to do this until the soap becomes thicker, and you will find how it will trace a line through the soap, and they call that getting to trace. As we're blending this, I'm going to go ahead and add our vitamin E oil. Now Now you see how this is getting thicker? We're getting close to being done.
Go ahead when you're ready.
All right, looky there. See how it will trace a line in the soap? We are ready. We're gonna go ahead and add our essential oil and then stick it in our pans. Now we're done, and all we have to do is put it into our loaf pans, but these are not actual pans or soap molds. These are just the cheap dollar store drawer organizers. So we'll use these. So now we're done, and this batch will make about 30 bars of soap. Now, in a day or two, these bars will have hardened, and I will be able to pop these out of the molds, and I will be able to cut them. Each loaf will make 10 bars, and then you will set them on an open air shelf for 3 to 4 weeks, and at that point, then you can start to use them. All right, there are so many of you who have been hounding us for more soap. Well, here it is. We've got some made, and we'll be in the process of making more, and we will put it up on the website, so check it out there. However, please understand that we will not be able to ship it for 3 to 4 weeks. We will not ship it until it is ready to be used. So you can see that the soap is super simple to make. I hope you try it at home. I'm Christa with the Big Family Homestead, and you have an amazing day.